Welcome back to another episode of Watching Watchout. While the previous episodes have given you an overview of what Watchout is all about and what it looks like, this episode will show you how you actually go about putting together a presentation. So let's start by launching Watchout. In this first dialog box, we will click New Show to make a new show from scratch. Then we will navigate to the location on the hard drive where we want to store this show. And I make a name for the show, calling it New Show. Okay. So let's make the window a little smaller so you can see it on the screen as part of my screen recording here. And just wiggle things around here a little bit. Okay, that's pretty good. You remember the window areas from the previous screencasts, so I will not go over that again. But as you can see, the windows are entirely empty now because we're making a new show, so there are no images or no displays in the stage window or no nothing. So we have to start out using a set of images or other media elements like video clips and sound clips that we want to use in this presentation, and those have to be produced using other production tools such as Photoshop, Illustrator, After Effects, and audio and video editing applications that can save using standard image and video file formats. If you don't have a set of media to play with, you can obtain the demo show that I showed you in the previous episode that contains various kinds of images and video clips and other stuff that you can use as example content. I will bring in a couple of media elements from a folder that I have put together for that purpose here in my computer. So let's go to that folder on my hard drive here, and you can see that there are a couple of media file formats. There are a couple of PSD files, which are Photoshop files, a couple of Targa files, which are again still image files. There is an MPEG high definition video clip, and there is another Photoshop which we will play around with a little bit later, and there is a QuickTime animation. So of these ones, I think I want to start by bringing in this space image, since I know it's a big, nice background image. So let's just bring that right into Watchout by just dragging it into the stage. It appears in the stage window, and you can also see that it appears in the media window. And if you make the media window a little larger, you can see the size of the image. It's 3,000 some pixels wide and 602 pixels high. So it's a nice large image. It also appears in the stage window, since that's where I dragged it. And if we scroll down on the timeline to the to layer 1, we can see that it's also sitting on layer 1. Now if we go a bit ahead on the timeline till we come to a point after the queue, then we can see that the image no longer appears, and we go back inside the queue, then we get the image back. Now we have the image shown up in the stage window, but in order to actually see it on the big screen or on a display that is connected to a display computer, what we need to do is to add displays to the stage window. And displays are essentially windows into the large image canvas that makes up the Watchout stage area. And wherever you put a display, be it a projector or another kind of display, there you will see the image. If there is a part of the stage where there is no display, then of course those pixels in that part of the stage will not appear anywhere because there is no display to show them. So in this case, since we have no displays, then nobody will see anything. So let's go ahead and add a display to the stage window. To do that, we have to select the stage window by clicking its title bar, and then we go up to Stage and choose Add a Display. Let's add a regular XGA size display. You see you have various kinds of image or display sizes here, or you can just take other and type in whatever dimensions that your projector or plasma panel or LCD display or whatever is happy with. You should generally use the native resolution of your projector or other display device here. So let's go ahead and just take an XGA display, and you see a red box appearing up in the stage window. That is the display area where this image will show up, and you can pretty much move this to any position in the stage window. So if you wanted to show the center part of the image here of the Earth, then you can put it right there. Or if you want it to be the leftmost part of maybe a 3 or 4 projector panorama, then you may want to put it over to the left. If you want to be a little bit more scientific, you can double click it, and then you can type in the exact location of the display, and that may be a good idea since it allows you to know where you have things in a numeric way on stage. So let's say we want to have this at 200 from the top left corner of the stage window. And here you can see that you can also change the resolution to any other value than the one you chose on the Add Display menu. So let's say we're happy with that one. Now if we go back to the timeline, we can take the image and then we can now move it to the display so it will actually show up on this part of the display. And you see, as I move it in the stage, there's a little blue indicator showing you that it snaps to the edges or the corners of the display, which makes it easier to line things up.